Greetings, Love Posse. Many people find it challenging to believe or understand that life happens for us, not to us. I understand this because I have experienced it. I've gone through enough of life and have seen how life allows us to experience something. We co-create an experience with life that later helps us to grow, helps us to be better, helps us to be able to help someone else, to have compassion and understanding. I'll give you an example. My dad was a Vietnam vet. And when he returned from Vietnam, I was a child, 5, 6 years old. And my sister and I would go visit him in the state hospital in Austin, Texas, where I grew up. But I did not get to have a relationship with my dad because he suffered from mental illness. He was considered 100% disabled because of his shell shock, which we call today PTSD. I would have never have thought that all the experiences with my dad, visiting him in the mental hospital, seeing the other patients, going through this process of understanding why he was in the state that he was in would help me in any way. All I knew was I love my dad. I couldn't really have a relationship with my dad. I needed my dad, so I'm experiencing this pain and this hurt and abandonment. I believed he had abandoned me. But it was my dad who believed that I was so brilliant that he put me in a private Methodist school when I was 3. And it was these experiences with my dad that helped me when I became a lawyer, because I ended up representing people who suffered from mental illnesses in commitment hearings. I had the necessary and required compassion and empathy and understanding and heart and experience to be able to do my job, to be able to represent people who suffered with mental illnesses. But for that childhood experience, but for the hurt and the pain and having to move my mind to a place of understanding my dad, I would not have been able to represent people who suffered from mental illnesses. That was life happening for me. See, life reflects to us in our relationships, in what is happening in the outside world, what we're thinking, what we're feeling, what we're speaking into existence, what people we need to let go of, what patterns we need to release, what direction we're going in, what's working, what's not working. Life is working for us. Life is happening for us. to open us up, to help us to grow and expand, to have a wish fulfilled, to help us complete our soul contracts, to make our lives better, to help us remember who we are and move us into wholeness. I've had a number of car accidents, 7 by the way, 5 near misses. And after a while, I sat down to reflect on the accidents. Why? Why do I keep having these accidents and banging up my neck and my knee? And of those 7 accidents, 6, someone hit me. And I'm not blaming those people because I co-created the accidents because I had a death wish. I didn't believe I belonged here on this planet, that this is not my planet. I still believe this is not my planet, but I've healed my death wish. I realized that those accidents were happening for me. They were showing me that this is what happens when you think this, when you feel this way, when you speak into existence death. Do you really want to die this way, Tyffany? Do you really want to die? You have to decide if you want to be here. If you don't, it will happen. It will happen. Because life fulfills our wishes, our thoughts, our feelings. Again, what we speak into existence. Because life is happening for us. Life, the universe, does not understand bad, good. It understands energy. And that's the energy that I was putting out. So life was happening for me. Every day, life is happening for you. We have to pay attention. We have to be able to see that the things in life that are challenging, that we judge bad, are also happening for us. That the people in our lives that hurt us, cause us pain, some way, somehow, that is happening for you, for us. Posse, I remember watching a Tony Robbins video, and he was telling the audience about his mom and how she beat him as a child, and how those experiences as a child with his mom helped him to do what he's doing today. He wanted to help people. He said that if you're going to blame people for all the bad stuff that happens, you have to give them credit for the good stuff that happens. Because all of it is happening for us. Love Posse, as you go through your days, your weeks, months, and years of life, and all that you will experience, the ups and the downs of life, the relationships you will have, remember this conversation. Remember that life is happening for you, not to you. I want to thank you for your time, Love Posse. I love you. The divine loves you. You are loved. You are loved so much that life is happening for you, helping you to complete your soul contracts, helping you to have a better life, helping you to grow and expand, helping you to remember your wholeness, that you are complete, helping you to live your greatest and highest potential. Life is happening for you, Love Posse. All that we are experiencing during this pandemic is happening for us. All that you are experiencing individually during the lockdown is happening for you. Life happens for us, Love Posse, not to us. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel, comment. Also, please support me on Facebook at Tyffany Howard. Please check out my website at tiffanyhoward.com. You're loved, Love Posse, and life is happening for you. Namaste. Namaste.